Count Chocolitis.
Sounds tough.
Why did you write that down, Jim? Is it because you know I love Count Chocula?
Hit me. Shit. Right in the sternum this time, T-baby. Shit, you already know. You already know. You already know. Damn. Shit. This that hustler music. Young Weezy got that motherfucking hustler music. So ride to it, y'all. Vibe to it, y'all. Damn. Goddamn, next thing hit a nigga in his head with this one. I'ma paint the city red with this one. I'ma head with this one. See you fucking with the ball 2 tours way before Christmas. No assistance, just that persistence.
What up?
I've never heard that before.
I never heard that either. That was actually.
Wait, Scalen, you never heard this?
No. I mean, I've heard hustler music, but not over the office.
Oh, this is what I was talking about last week.
My daddy on my mind, like you gotta be kidding.
That's what I was talking about last week.
We'll be hearing an email coming through at any time for getting DCMA'd for that, but
Worth it.
Worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it for a quick Lil Wayne start.
Yeah, what's going on, boys? Happy to have you back. Are Wednesdays going to be our solid night? Or are we going to just stick to Wednesdays?
Wednesdays are the best night for me, honestly.
If that works for everybody, yeah, Wednesday's fine. And we're gonna stick with like 6:30ish, 7.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Like I said, it bumps up to a show at 8, but like it's my show. I don't give a fuck if we go like 10-15 minutes over. So
oh yeah, well, all right, yeah, we'll be good for like an hour, a little over, whatever.
Shows
We
like
might have
this
to move it to Tuesdays.
Tuesdays are probably 2.
That works for me as well.
Me too.
I joined a golf league the other day, and it's on Wednesdays.
Where at?
Wemberley Hills.
Oh,
Kimberly.
Huh?
Where is that?
That's up by me.
Yeah, it's like Scott Township by the state park, sort of.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice course, Scanlon.
There's a little 9-hole. Nothing spectacular.
That's what those are the best ones because you can go and just do whatever you want, pretty much.
My favorite things to do is if like I'm intense in golf one summer, like I'll play a league, but then I always play a Mahjong league because I just have like a trash bag that you could go just dump on, like hit terrible shots on. You need that in life.
The Mahjong's the perfect course to like. Well, for me now because I haven't played all last year, but it's the perfect course to just go like try to figure something out before we go to a real course.
Usually,
that's kind of how Wemberley is.
Usually when I'm up there, Andy's dad is with us, and he's just soaking fucking balls down the middle. I've never seen smooth ball than your dad.
Smooth is smooth. He can
smooth is smooth.
He doesn't go often, but he can definitely golf. He was a scratch golfer back in the day. Him and Eddie, they were the duo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Seriously?
My Uncle Eddie has like 7 career hole-in-ones.
Oh,
I mean, they're all the canoe club, which they're all par 4 courses, like par 3, par 4 courses at most. But like he has 4 or 7, I think 7 career hole-in-ones.
Noted liar, Uncle Eddie.
Did you? Yeah, I was about to say.
John C. Riley. I think he got one last year.
Andy, did you put out a press release for it by any chance?
A press release for what?
The hole-in-one.
The hole-in-one.
It was in the paper. I didn't put anything out in there. They don't they put them in the papers every time there's
a hole-in-one at a course. They always put it in the paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, did you know what I'm referencing, Andy?
What are you referencing?
Trump putting out he was playing with Ernie Els and I forget who else.
Fucking Kim Jong-il and fucking Putin were playing.
Yeah.
He's so fucking
Hitler
funny,
came back
dude.
from the dead.
It said something along the lines of like many people are asking or like chatter's going on about this, and it's just like it was like who's asking? There was like nobody.
Many people are saying Trump go to.
Yeah, the many people are saying, and he described it like the two Selena Gomez.
Selena.
No, that's Selena. That's OG Selena.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's like 15-year-old Selena.
I know. Well, she was like 17 when she died, and she was a star for like barely any time she was shot. I also have one.
Wait, what?
She was shot.
She got shot. Selena. Not
You
Selena
never saw
Gomez.
the movie?
You never saw the movie with J-Lo?
They showed us that movie at Nativity when we were in when I was in
I remember.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I remember that now. I'm thinking Selena Gomez. I was like, what the? I was like, what?
That's the OG. Selena Gomez is.
I also have one that's an airbrush drawing of her. It looks like I bought it off the street in front of fucking Yankee Stadium, dude. It's so good.
big Selena guy, John.
Yeah, where's all this
realize
Selena love coming
I
from?
get my Forever 21.
You got to get the movie poster, frame it, get it up in your office.
Salinas. I love that movie though.
Why are you shopping at Forever 21?
I think I was there getting boots or something. And I walked by these 2 Selena shirts, and I was like,
Mine.
fucking mine.
It's just
Women's largest.
Need that, right?
DM, please.
All right, so I just got an update on my phone. Coach K denying Jay Williams' rumor that he's coming back. He said he is officially done. No more Coach K. How do you two losers feel about the end of his tenure? Saturday night.
It was a terrible way to end his career, obviously. Terrible. You never want to go against your arch rival. North Carolina, first time playing in a tournament. It was his last game. It sucks. Sad.
Dude,
but Webb, and you were sorry to cut you off. You had a good point last week about saying how he made it all about himself, because immediately after the game they asked him, he said, "Well, this isn't about me." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, this motherfucker."
Yeah,
you had a great point saying he made it about himself all year, because I immediately thought of that.
Towards the end of like during the tournament, he was like, "Yeah, I'm like getting really tired of all these questions and stuff like that." It's like, well, dude, you put on this year-long retirement. Like, what do you? Of course, you're gonna.
He did it to himself.
Of course, you're gonna get
out coached by a guy named Hubert.
I hate Hubert Davis, by the way. I can't stand that dude.
Why?
I don't know. He's just too up in your face. I don't like him. I don't like anything
Hubert.
about him.
I think he's a good coach so far.
I mean, objective.
Coach K.
Much cooler.
He's not.
I mean, objective.
I wouldn't say
Coach K.
I wouldn't say outcoached him. I think
he definitely outcoached him that game.
Where was Paulo Banchero?
That's
I was Coach K not drawing up the play to get him the ball every single time down the court.
That was my riff with the whole game plan, because
they had Brady Manick guarding him. Like, what are we doing?
Grabbing my phone real quick.
Like, they went to Caleb Love, and they went inside. Or they went to Caleb Love or Baycott, pretty much. They had those two guys, and then third scoring option was whoever gets the ball with an open shot. Then Duke. I feel like Coach K tried to spread the ball around too much, tried to get everybody involved, when he should have focused more on Paulo being the first option and him getting the ball every single time, making a play with it, passing him, do whatever. But as long as he touches the ball every possession, he should have did it that way, instead of trying to get, like, I don't know, touches for Keels. Like, he got a lot of touches for Keels, and there was a lot of people that Keels played well.
Keels kept them in that game.
Keels, I was just about to say, well. Keels.
Paulo, he needs the ball. That's
Roach,
what I'm trying to say.
Roach, Banchero, and the free throws on the stretch killed them.
The free throws were awful.
Roach, we needed him to show up, and he just didn't. Like that. That's just.
Well, I mean, he played great all tournament, and you didn't really expect him to. He was our X factor, like you said, and the lights are shining. It's a Final Four against North Carolina. It could be Coach K's last game. He just he struggled under the pressure.
Well, it's what I said. What I was wondering last week we were talking about is, they felt all that pressure the first game, the last game at Cameron, and they obviously folded under that late in the game. And I was wondering if they would be able to recover from it, or if it was just going to be, magnified. And as soon as Carolina went on that run in the second half, that 11-12-0 run or whatever it was, took the lead, Duke, you could just see it. The nerves, the pressure, it just mounted and mounted and mounted. And the closer the game was at the end, Mark Williams missing free throws, Banchero not being aggressive at all.
Yeah, the
pressure got to them, and then Coach K, classic. Like, it's not about me now. Now it's about the players. They folded. Fuck them. I'm out.
But listen, you can't. LeBron. They're the same person, because LeBron does the exact same thing every year.
We'll get on
every
LeBron
single year.
Okay. We'll continue on NCAA. We'll definitely get
push
on LeBron in a little bit.
We'll push that, but
LeBron
the same
is not
person.
escaping this episode here.
But Keels for sure kept us in that game. I mean, he stepped up because Roach couldn't hit a jumper to save his life, and
immediately you take the ball out of Roach's hand and put it in Paulo's or Keels' hand, because Keel had the hot hand, so he's the second option for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. They fell apart. I'm not surprised, but I did think they were playing hot enough that they would have won that game. Yeah, who knows what would have happened against Kansas, because Kansas is like pretty good team, obviously.
Kansas is a very good team.
Do they even have anybody that's going to be like NBA, like
their big guy probably?
I think Abaji and McCormick will play. I don't know how good they'll be, but I think they'll both play.
I think Abaji will have a good career.
I think Remy Martin has a shot.
definitely.
Do
That's
you?
crazy.
Isn't
Remy
he
He's
Martin,
kind of
small?
small, but he could make it potentially.
he's
the right
another
fit.
interesting guy because his first 2
small
years of
shit.
college basketball, he beat Kansas. Where did he play? Where's he transfer from?
Arizona State.
Arizona State. Okay, yeah, that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, I did
Nico.
hear that.
But
Shout
yeah,
out
like
Freak.
he transferred from there. First 2 years he beat Kansas. Those 2 years, and he comes in and wins the national championship with Kansas. That's some crazy little.
That's the plus side of this transfer portal. I love this transfer portal. Like dudes can just go. They don't have to sit out. They can just go wherever they want. I mean, sometimes it's annoying because if you just get like annoyed with where you are, you can just leave, which kind of sucks. But for the kids, it's fair, I think, compared to what it used to be.
It's killing schools in football like West Virginia, though. My alma mater, for anyone listening
That's-
who's not aware of that, because these kids are just like, they're just going and just getting bags from bigger schools down south.
Yep.
And it's just, and out west, it's just tough to compete with.
Michigan's on the rise, baby.
No, they're not.
It's kind of screwing you in
They're on
basketball
the opposite
too.
of the rise.
No, what do you mean?
No, I mean, I think Bob Huggins is screwing them more than anything in basketball. I mean, I love the guy, but he's as old school as it gets. They've been running the same offensive sets for 20 years. And
One of the worst interviews I've ever heard.
He's not the most exciting guy to listen to talk, but he is a GOAT. But
isn't a Millie out of fucking Portnoy is legendary though.
His what?
yeah, I mean, I love that him and Prez are like best friends.
He had Portnoy on stage at a fucking fundraiser or something, and he like guilt tripped Portnoy into like donating like $1 million.
Oh yeah.
500,000.
Just like, or with 500 green or some bullshit like that.
That's awesome.
Portnoy had him on the other day. It was like, you're here to squeeze me down for another cool milli. Like, what the fuck, dude? It was funny though.
Oh, Web, do you take a straight razor to your head?
No, just regular shave.
It looks.
Okay. It looked a little cleaner.
Oh yeah, it's because I got one of those like
You waxed it.
I put some hot wax on the top of my head and ripped it off. No, I got one of those ones that goes like closer to like I trim it and then now I got this electric one that goes like really close. So yeah, it should look a little cleaner.
Yeah, I saw the light shining right off that
Hey
sucker.
man,
Hey, that looks good.
you got to make it look fly if you're gonna rock it. I guess shiny. I guess shiny means it's fly. I'm not sure. I don't know.
So we're talking about Kansas NBA players, and what did you guys make of the actual natty? I mean, Carolina is the biggest lead blown ever in the national championship game. It's a tough look for the Tar Heels.
That is a tough look. That was a huge upset for them, but I love it. Not upset for them. That's
not
not upset
not
in
upset,
the game, but like that was a big heartbreak for them going into second half up 15.
Was it 50? Oh, I was going to say 16. It was 15 at half.
It was 38-22 was the score at halftime.
I think 15 was the
Well,
previous record.
Oh, it was the previous. Okay, so this was 16. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Carolina, they played awesome. I mean, the first half was crazy, but Kansas also like they came out super hot in the first like 2 minutes, and then Carolina just took over for the rest of the first half.
Yeah, Kansas won like 7 minutes without scoring. It was crazy, which obviously I knew that wasn't going to hold up. But as soon as Caleb Love had that phantom ankle roll in the second half, where he just kind of planted his foot wrong and rolled his ankle, he was terrible the rest of the game. He couldn't make a shot.
No, he couldn't make a shot. He definitely struggled. Did you see the video of the floorboard being loose?
I was just about to say, was that real or not? Like I kept
that was
hearing
the same spot that Manic fell during the game too. I think he fell like twice in a row on the same.
Are you talking about the last play where he just stumbled
play
around on the court all over the place?
He messed up his ankle. There's like a video say there's like a loose board underneath him.
I felt terrible for Baycott.
Yeah,
I mean that dude is awesome to watch play. He's
very good.
Gobbles up rebounds left and right.
He's got a motor
shows
on him.
No fear on defense. He's a lot of fun to watch.
He's all over the place. This is how clueless I am about Carolina, but is that whole team coming back next year?
Caleb Love will
probably
go.
not. I mean, I think Caleb Love, RJ Davis, and Baycott will all be in the draft.
Yeah.
Brady Manick's a senior. He'll be gone.
Oh yeah, Manick is. I mean, he was a transfer.
I think Leaky Black, is a senior, maybe a junior, but he can't
damn.
really
So
shoot or do anything. So
no, he won't be. He maybe D League, but he. Okay, so there'll be a whole new team coming in. Duke's got a whole new squad coming in too next year. I know we're off Duke right now,
That's
but
what Duke does.
Well, I mean, that's the nature
NBA
of the one and done in the transfer portal now.
Yep.
Yeah,
LSU
yeah.
fired Will Wade, and their whole team either went to the draft or the transfer portal. All 13 players on the team are gone.
The Keels is gone. Paulo's gone. Mark Williams is gone.
Keels is gone?
Keels is gonna go. I think Keels will go.
Really?
Yeah, I think Keels will go.
Jesus, that's well. Maybe I'm just being naive because I guess if you can get the bag, go get the bag. But I don't know if he's good enough to be going to the NBA yet.
Draft is kind of wide open this year too, though.
It is. He has an NBA body, and he's. I think he has the NBA talent right now.
Ew, he didn't even start.
He did at the beginning of the year. It depends. We'll see.
I mean, at the very least, he'll probably test the waters with the ability to come back now that you can do that. So
yeah,
that's another rule that I like now too. Like even though
that's a great rule.
That is
absolutely.
A great rule. Look at David Ajabo from Michigan. You just it goes for football as well, right?
No,
football.
I think you can. I mean, you can like go to get evaluated, but the NBA you can actually go do like workouts and shit.
Gotcha.
Because you can't like work out in football.
So with the Ajabo tearing his Achilles, he can't return for his senior year at Michigan.
No, you can send out for like an evaluation, and the NFL will tell you they'll give you a grade like first day, second day, or like stay in school. I think are the three options, and then you can make your decision from there. But the NBA, you get to actually go do like workouts and combines and stuff.
And they
hire an agent. You can just come back and like.
You can hire the agent now, right? And still
no,
come
you
back.
You can't hire an agent. That's the only stipulation.
Oh, I swore someone did that like 2 years ago. But
so they pretty much go to like a training camp, and they just get their scouting reports, and they just decide whether or not they should even enter the draft or not.
Yeah, like the NBA scouts will give them feedback. That's what they think they can improve on, or if they're good enough to come out or whatever.
Yeah, I like all that, all the new rules that they're finally implementing in NCAA in general, because all the prior rules were crazy. They're just the kids were just suffering at every turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, schools and coaches had all the power.
Yeah, exactly. Now the kids have a lot of it. Transfer
they
portal,
most of it.
NIL. Wow. Yeah, they got a lot of it now, which is I think is good.
The kids are the ones that bring the money in, so they deserve it.
Well, the NCAA just sucks, and they don't know what they're doing. So they basically just let it turn into this total free-for-all without ever coming up with their own plan or regulating it in any way whatsoever. Went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court like, you guys can't do any of this. So even if you try and change any of the rules now, like it's not going to work. So
the
it just is what it is.
Just notoriously just been outrageous. Like they're just everything about them, the rules, when they change them, why they changed them, the rules they used to have, all that shit. I just feel like they're idiots all around.
Yeah,
they're just trying to run a scam, just like higher education.
They've been running a pretty good one. They've made so much money off.
You're muted.
You ever watch Letterkenny?
I've watched a few episodes. Yeah.
Okay,
wait, I'm muted, Andy.
That's not the show. No, it was me. That's not the show I was talking about. Anyways, Blue Mountain State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when they do the investigation on the NCAA, that episode, it's fucking great, dude.
Hilarious.
Great episode. All right,
Thad Castle is one of my favorite characters.
So this girl I work with, non-discretion, I won't say her name. She's dating a kid named Thad. Has a lisp. We call him Thad. We call him Thad. It's so fun.
Awesome.
Thad. So funny.
Yeah,
and I was
well, yeah, I mean that's what he says. So that's how he probably introduces himself.
Yeah. So perfect timing.
Yeah, I mean, one more thing on the national championship game for me. All-time cover by Carolina with Kansas stepping out of bounds on that inbounds play. Kids stepped out of bounds twice. Could not believe that. I thought it was going to go to overtime and I was going to make my money, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
but if anybody here tailed my bets at the end of last week's episode, they were 3-1, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Scanlon?
Money
maker down there. He was out Scanlon was on a fucking heater last week. I think he did perform the best. He was prepared.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome, Tim.
I actually feel partly responsible for the Duke loss. I went against what I said I was going to do. I didn't bet on Carolina. I put all the money on Duke. And
you cursed us then.
And then it just fell apart there. I felt partially responsible, even though it's very insignificant.
This Coach
Literally
K's fault. Don't feel bad.
Insignificant.
Coach K.
Absolutely insignificant.
You don't think my bet had anything to do with Duke losing in the Final Four?
I think it was
I don't know.
mostly Coach K.
Did they do a live stream for Barstool?
Yeah, I believe
Not
so.
on Saturday. They did it for the championship on Monday. They were all at the game on Saturday.
Oh, were they?
Oh yeah. Last night they did, or whatever, 2 nights ago.
Yeah,
Today.
it was great watching the crowd shots of like Hank just like dying next to Big Cat Prez, and they were hitting a bunch of their bets. The celebrations were great.
The shots from across the gym were fucking incredible.
Yeah,
like them in a crowd of people. It's perfect, dude. I love it.
You just see Hank just like collapse in his seat. Big Cat Prez like hugging, jumping up and down.
Yeah. By the way, people in the comments, why don't you start fucking commenting and be part of the fucking show if you're going to be watching it? How about that? If you know,
do we have people watching right now? Because
yeah, people watching. Oh, we do also. Our comment guy's here. He has no fucking comments to say.
Hey, how are you? I'm here as a comment guy. Easy day for me. It seems easy schedule. There's a couple comments. I could read them if you like.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
How are you, boys? But Jason from Attleboro says, settle down, mosquito heads. Who's the heavyset broad in the lower left box? No need to respond back to me because he's out of here.
All right. Well, we don't even have to respond. What else?
Thanks, Jason.
BA said, floorboard as loose as your mother's clam. Because I think you guys were talking about floorboards being loose before.
Yeah, North Carolina, yeah.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah,
Also, BA, another BA comment here. BA said, is bottom right in the twilight zone?
No, it's my dining room.
No.
Oh, he's got
blurry background.
He got the blurry.
You got like the blurry background. It looks
BA,
suspicious.
great commenter. BA, great comment guy.
I'm the guy right in the comments too.
He's the one that actually
I was about to say, we're looking at BA right now. And I'm like, wait,
No, this is just my safe house. You guys aren't allowed to see where I am.
Wait, since he's Canadian, we'll have him say that comment.
Pat Williams said, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
More Canadians, please comment.
Oh, last night I wasn't on the show, and I have 2 Canadian dudes that like do shows with me, and it was just them and one other guy, and I was just like, what have we fucking become? It's just like a bunch of fucking Canadians talking on here about fucking something. All right.
What's the show about, buddy?
Yeah, what's your show about? What else do we got? So NCAA, Duke sucks. I mean, you could tell immediately Duke's a terrible school right off the bat and less cool than North Carolina, Rob. That's that.
That you just pull that take out of your butthole.
I pull every sports take I have.
That's all right. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. I mean, like I'm the most like third party answer to most questions. That's why I'm a pretty cool asset because I'm oblivious to most things. So like my first opinion off the spot, I hated Coach K because he had a camp and it was stupid. And North Carolina's colors are nicer. Also, Michael Jordan is cool.
All facts.
All fuck. Thank you, Scanlon. Dude, we're on the same level.
Obviously, Michael Jordan. I mean, they have
facts.
a bunch of good players that came out of that school.
Who else is cool? JJ Redick.
JJ Redick is the man. You see the report today that he almost got in a fight playing the game with Justin Anderson when he was on the Sixers. Like an actual fist fight. He came out and said something. There's
JJ Redick and Justin Anderson.
It was like Boo-Ray or something like that was the game. I don't know what the game is, but
Cards.
Yeah, it was a card game, and he said they almost got in a fist fight.
No, I thought you meant on the court.
No, it was actually like a card game. Might have been when they were traveling or something like that.
There's definitely way more fights in the NBA over card games than anyone has.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's what started the whole Gilbert Arenas, Javaris Griffin guns in the locker room.
Yeah, I brought the gun into the locker.
Cards. I think Gilbert owed Javaris like $1,100 over cards. Just like
Agent Zero.
Agent
You
Zero.
know, in college, we had I lived with Joyce and then Braithwaite, and we all had this one Slam magazine had pictures of Ron Artest in it, and it was just like the one I had in my room was just him with like a real like hood looking background, and it was just spray painting a shoe black. And then my roommate had one of him just putting a black leather glove on, dude. These are the most it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Queens.
Yeah.
He's a nut job. Artest.
Let's just get the LeBron slander out of the way. You guys go ahead. I'll respond as necessary, but just go ahead and get your feelings out on LeBron and the Lakers.
I don't have much other than what I wanted to touch on before with the Coach K stuff. First of all, they keep the same. That whole tweet from prior to the season is laugh out loud funny.
It's not
That is
good.
so
It's not a
funny.
good look at all.
Laugh
Everything
out
he
loud.
said in it. Everything he said in it. Just like
Something like about everyone that keeps talking about the age of our people, our personnel, and
injuries.
It says, please keep that same energy come playoff time. And here we are. And they're just, nowhere to be found.
They're officially out of the playoffs. What is it?
It's tough. I mean, they're talking about firing Frank Vogel and bringing on Doc Rivers, which is just like the worst thing that could possibly happen to the Lakers is if they hire Doc Rivers.
Wait, why is that bad though?
Because Doc Rivers sucks.
Well, yeah, he's notoriously lost in the semifinals
He's
a bunch.
Terrible, terrible coach. I mean, he won the championship with the Celtics, but realistically, the Celtics, that team should have won at least 2.
Yeah,
that team was loaded.
Harden, like him and Harden are already bumping heads. Like it's been like a month. Like Harden's going to kick him out the door, or otherwise he's going to be a free agent. He's going to leave. Sixers going to have nothing. Like Doc is not the guy to coach LeBron James.
I love my guy Harden, but he is really becoming like a problem everywhere he goes.
He's a diva.
A straight up problem. Joel Embiid, on the other hand, I mean,
he's a monster. He don't care. He's just going to play.
Yeah, he's leading the league in scoring after last night.
Is he?
Yeah, didn't he put up like 43 or something last night?
It's 43, 45, something like that, yeah.
But yeah, back to LeBron. I have zero feelings for him because he's a dirtball. That's it. He sucks.
You know, Joel Embiid passed for scoring title? LeBron James at age 37 in year 19. So say what you want, but the guy's averaging 30 points a game.
I mean, he's a good player, but
he's the greatest player to ever play the game.
He's not the greatest player.
Yes, he is.
Look, I mean, who do they go get next year then, Scanlon? Who's LeBron's recruiting class for next year?
I don't know. It's tough.
Nobody's going to
Russell Westbrook has a $47 million player option. So I would,
venture to guess he's going to take that.
Why would he turn that down? I don't know. And how do you trade that?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Nobody's going to want him to trade.
Kendrick Nunn opted back into his player option. He'll be back, even though he barely played this year. He's kind of a bum. They're not going to be good next year either. They need Anthony Davis to just not be hurt all the time. He is.
Yeah, he's also becoming like the classic. Just every year, it's something. I mean, when he does play a full season, he's unreal. But it's he's so fragile,
soft.
Every time he lands, it's like an ankle, it's a knee, it's something.
Yeah,
and I mean, he
doesn't get hurt.
He had the line last night. The Lakers had more starting lineups this year than wins, which is just not good. It's not a good formula.
The
comments funny.
No, I just read that too. my train of thought.
It's not a couch. It's a recliner.
So we'll bring him there. Yeah, what do we have?
Is that a lazy boy or Chesterfield? What is that? It's the biggest couch of all time.
It's a giant recliner. I'm 6'5", man, so I gotta have a.
Holy fuck! So that's a big coach, then. Eh? Yeah. What do you go by? Double A Andrew, AA Andrew.
I mean, people call me Andrew. Drew,
yeah, I think that was a typo, and he's just never changed.
It's just rolled with it. Yeah,
he stopped doing a show 6 months ago. He signed in the other day. It had the same thing. It said
we also have who's the broad in the bottom left box? Ball broad.
That was
you?
That was Weber when he was up there.
And
that's Jason again. I thought he was going. He came
back.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get the commenters back for you boys.
Head, Jason.
He's a mosquito head, but the Outer Bros are. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, he's got fans.
Also, Double A Andrew looks like he's about to process a crime scene.
I got my hoodie.
Paint a room is more.
And also, people are wondering what kind of card games do the brothers play? Because you said there's a lot of fights on the card games. So.
Oh, in the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not good at cards, so I don't know. I got taught like a prison card game once.
We used to play.
Don't they play dice?
Didn't go well.
Don't they play a lot of dice?
It's a lot of cards.
It's mostly cards.
I'm a big president guy. I don't know if you ever played president.
I never played president.
Isn't Spades a big one? Isn't Spades a big one that they play a lot?
I'm wrong, but doesn't Canada have a queen?
God bless the queen, boys.
All right. Thanks for the comments. We'll see you later. So yeah, caught you on the comments. See, that's what the comment guy is great for. You don't have to look at the comments.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, it still caught my eye at the bottom
you're
there.
still-
Forget what I was going to
You're gonna
say.
be a comment, right? Weber's gonna be in the comments. I know that for a fact. You know what?
No.
The comment guy. No, IBA is the comment guy because we used to go on Blind Mike show and he would go on the show and just be in the commenting while he was on the show. And I was like, why don't you just have BA be your fucking comment guy? And then we invented the comment guy position. And it's fucking genius, dude.
Wait,
I'm about to start commenting all your other shows.
Oh, dude, come on in. Our other shows are based off comments. Like if there are no comments, we have nothing to talk about. It's based off that and our hatred for that guy that was here the last time, like chirping you guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested. How many other shows do you do? Not like
Just
this.
really, well, we have the one we do every day, and then there's one in here on Saturdays, but that's not my show. That's like this dude named Chris. It's like a weed show. It's a hangout kind of show.
So,
kind of
You guys just talk about terps.
they get real
about the
stoned
terps, yeah.
and just fucking talk terps. Yeah.
are you smoking while podcasting?
I mean, like I've been smoking on your show, so I don't.
Smoking weed, or
yeah.
I thought it was just cigarettes.
No. We smoke.
I mean, if you're doing a weed show, you better be smoking.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, we just don't buy it illegally or something. We have to say or something. I don't
Now
know.
you guys,
Get it from the
you were
dispensary.
telling us about your Twitch account too.
Oh, okay. Andy,
Yeah. Let's get into that.
You're a hardcore gamer.
I love gaming.
Which PA? I sent them the Kermie clips knowing the girl was on the stream.
That's
The
hysterical.
one we were punching her.
No. The girl that Kermie was. I don't think I've ever played this game with a female. Kermie's this like 19-year-old boy who talks like a 75-year-old man. We just have like he's our intern, dude.
Was that
there's one-
stutter at the end of that like real?
Yeah,
Like,
I do that.
have it.
So the guy who makes those videos, his name's Warder in the North. He makes the funniest fucking drops and clips and fucking videos and stuff.
There's one video where the Kermit guy is telling us how he has a background in theology because he went to
I sent it to them. Yeah.
he went to a Catholic like high school or something. So and his friend was like a priest, so he said he has a background in theology.
Background in theology. Okay, that makes
Multiple years of experience.
Certified.
Yeah.
Vaca, I actually told them about yours. And then that's the kid, Vaca, who does he plays a lot of Call of Duty, Andy. You should play with him. He's a fucking maniac.
All right.
Yeah, but going back to what John said with the comment guy thing with Blind Mike, it was good because he couldn't read the comments because he's blind, you know?
Yeah. So it worked really, really well.
So
a freaking out clip. Oh, here it is. This is a little long, but listen to this guy go crazy.
John, you're out there fucking talking to nobody. And I gotta sit here and argue with Jay. This is fucking annoying. It's so fucking trash. It's so fucking trash. I gotta sit here and argue with Jay by myself. And fucking John and you are texting on your stupid fucking phones.
Come on. Don't cry, dude.
Shut up, pussy! I will fuck you. I will fuck you in your ass. I hate you. I hate you and John when you do this to me. I hate you when you do this to me. Don't leave me here with him. Don't leave me here with him. And you guys do. You just sit on your phone. And BA doesn't have a car. It doesn't have a license. And John's got a cigarette in his mouth. He doesn't have lit. I fucking hate both of you.
I'm on your side, though, Vodka.
That was a great rant.
That was just
Less vodka, more terps.
You know, he's really, really good. I met him through MRags that streams for Barstool.
Yeah.
So the first like stream he did for Four Locos, like I went into the stream and like started commenting on there, and then like started making videos and sent them to Rags, and like they were like, "What the fuck is this about?" And that's how he was one of the kids that was playing like a tournament with Rags that day.
Wait, so are you in touch with MRags and stuff like that, or no?
Rags is freaked out by GVE. BA would go into his chat and always go, I'm on
the rags. I would keep going, I'm on the rags. And he would be like, is that good or bad? Is that good or bad?
We would just like spam his chat.
Comrade?
Dude, I was going to say one of the funniest was, of course, Smitty being so dumb and calling him just cum rags. And it was like a huge deal. Like he didn't want to be called cum rags.
Andy, this kid is fucking good. So like, we've been playing on Twitch a lot lately. So like, it's been pretty much every fucking night. But like, Hermie's always the kid that you heard in that video who never spoke to a woman. I need to play that for you guys. He plays like every fucking night. like good players. Like we get wins and shit.
Nice.
On PUBG, it's easy to get wins.
Yeah, that video of him talking to the girls is hysterical.
It was so funny. Dude.
There's another video where like this guy like saves us from the storm and stuff, and he picks us all up and drives us, and then as soon as he gets us into the like free area, we just kill him.
No.
It's a good
him freaking out right there.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, B, I'll bring you back in.
Yeah.
Get Vodka more agitated. He'll be calling in.
Wait. So what game are you guys playing like every night? Is it Call of Duty or Fortnite?
So like a lot of PUBG, which is like
oh shit, I don't even know what PUBG is.
It's
PUBG is like another
person shooter,
Fortnite type of game.
Oh, okay.
First one there ever was before. Like they sued Fortnite for stealing their idea.
Yeah, it was a mobile game. It was a cell phone game first, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
It's fun. I played it before, and I was actually pretty decent at it. I stopped playing it. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and Fortnite.
Yeah, but yeah, like if you wanted to stream, you would be able to literally just sign into our channel. Like I have a couple of different kids that are signed into the channel, so you would just pop on there, and it's kind of built in. There'll be at least like 4 or 5 people there.
Nice,
Can I get on there and work Andy in 2K?
Bro, you don't even have a system.
I don't know if I sent you the hockey clip, but you don't have a system, do you?
No,
I just got a new Xbox.
The most recent one I have is Xbox 360. So.
Oh really? It's 360 is a blast. It's insane.
360, yeah.
Live.
I'd be playing Halo.
Yeah, mine still works. It's pretty fresh. I've only ever played like Tiger Woods PGA Tour on it.
09?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, whenever the last one was that he was on.
And bro, what are you talking about?
05 was good too.
05 is the best one.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Is that the one that has fuck, what band is that? Go ahead. I gotta think of this. Go ahead, Weber.
Andy,
you're crazy. You're crazy for thinking you beat me in 2K.
Andy, I used to spank that ass down in Florida.
You did not.
I forgot y'all lived. Didn't you? All 3 of you live down in Florida?
All 3 of us are down in Tampa. Yeah, with
That's
Steve.
fucking weird.
That's weird.
Tampa.
Tampa's the dirtiest city in the world, dude.
It was fun.
Tampa's actually not as bad. I think it gets a worse rap than it actually is. It's really not bad.
Oh, flying into there is awesome. Like their airport and everything is good.
It's just the most Florida city in the world. So strip malls and chain restaurants everywhere.
Yeah, it's just like it's that. It's like
it's very much strip malls.
But when you find like the good local spots, though, there was some like the best barbecue I ever had was that food truck.
That food truck, yes.
The food truck, the barbecue food truck was awesome.
That was unreal. I forgot
that barbecue restaurant too was good too.
You weren't down there while Hollenbaugh was down there, were you?
Who?
Hollenbaugh when he was like at school down there, or was that after?
No, he was there right after high school, I think, right?
Yeah, he went there freshman year. So
yeah, we got down. It was like 2014 and 2015.
Yeah,
him and Candyman went to that made up college.
That was when I was deep into my addiction.
Been there.
Yeah, buddy, all of us.
Been there before, for sure.
Yeah, and then you went to Tampa.
Ironically enough, I couldn't really find drugs in Tampa.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
no, they weren't there. I mean, they were there, but
they were definitely there.
They were definitely there.
We didn't even look for it though.
We didn't know anybody. Well, you might not have, Andy.
I don't know.
I wasn't.
But what's it called? We do have the Masters coming up this weekend.
The best weekends.
Their weekend and
one of the best weekends of the year.
How we think of Tiger? We think he's going to finish around.
I think he makes a cut, but all the hype
question
around him winning, I don't see him winning.
Because they were saying he's walking around with a pretty steady limp today.
I don't see him winning, but that's actually interesting. Do you think he may not even finish? Well, if he doesn't make the cut, he doesn't make the cut. But
he doesn't make the cut. That's one thing. Yeah,
I don't think he'll withdraw. If he makes the cut, he'll play through Sunday. I just think he's going to eventually. His body's going to fail him, and he's going to struggle.
That's what I was thinking. He's already limping around today.
This is all it takes. First of all, this is the game of golf. He's a fucking machine. Second of all, it's like Tiger needs that fucking hatred to fucking play good in golf, I think, and they didn't do enough of the promotional tour for him playing this year.
To be honest,
plus, nobody really knew he was going to play. He just kind of popped up out of nowhere and started practicing.
That's what I was going to say. I had no idea he was playing until last week.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you're gonna, I think the year he won, was a year full of Kirk did an interview with Riggs today, but it was like that year he was top 10, but still, like, it was a year full of Tiger's never going to do it. Tiger's never going to do it. And this year, like, him just popping in there thinking he's going to like compete, it's tough.
Yeah,
But
it's too much of a feel-good story. I totally agree.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. It was a good story, but like he still was like in the top 10, top 5 that year.
Right,
like,
but he was playing other tournaments and he was like not winning.
Yeah, he was active.
When Tiger's not winning,
Tiger's out there.
Like, is he ever going to win again? Is he ever going to win again? So I agree.
He does like the underdog mentality though, like going in there not expected to do well. I mean, Tiger. He seems like the guy that's fueled on, like, when he was a kid, like he's the phenom. Then when he was the best, he's the best. Then when he was the comeback, he did the comeback. Like, he needs that fucking fuel, it seems like. Shout out to me with all the sports takes. Sheesh.
I was gonna say it's always based around like some kind of storyline.
I think you're definitely right about that. But again, it's Tiger Woods at Augusta. Nobody knows the course as well as he does. So if he can get around without too much like aggravation, and but they even talked about when he won it in 2019 that he would be up at like 4:00 in the morning. The shit he had to go through just to get ready to play around then. And now,
just to like stretch out and stuff.
14 months ago, they almost had to cut off his right leg.
Like Couples is playing, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's golf at the end of the day. He won't be like, it's not a course that like these guys that are just bombing the ball out there these days in the PGA like strive on. It's the Masters. Like, I think Tiger could just come in and just make a run at this age. He's fucking still a machine.
You can always make a run in golf.
He knows where to hit it.
You can always make a run in golf. I don't agree with like his body's gonna fail him because like unless he's pulling like a Coach K crawling on the ground. Shout out.
His body's notoriously like.
I know, but like he is also
years.
Like he's made of parts at this point in time. Like
that's the only thing I'm worried is like when he has a couple bad shots and he's at nothing there is flat.
He will mentally.
Everything he'll be fine. But it's like when he has to like have an awkward stance and take like a crazy swing, and it just like tweaks something.
I was gonna say,
and he's hitting out. He's in the woods. He's in the pine straw. Like he's not gonna hit every fairway. He's not gonna hit every green. It's not just gonna be like a stroll in the park. You get worried about the pace of play. Guys in front of him are playing slow. He's standing around. That's the type of shit when it comes to doing that 4 days in a row. I just don't see him being able to hold up long enough.
And he's thinking about that
playing
too.
In almost 2 years.
He's thinking about that too. Like you said, like all those little factors that play into each and every shot he has to take. Like if somebody's taking a little bit longer, he's sitting there in his own head. Like this guy's taking forever. Like I need to get this swing going. I'm starting to feel a little tight.
I don't know. I mean, Tiger's as mentally strong as anybody. I mean, I think he'll be able to power through it, but powering through it's not going to be good enough to win a Masters now with all the guys that are in the field.
And not the difficulty of that course.
Yeah, I like Brooks Koepka to win personally.
That was going to be my next question. Who do we all have here with? Because I'm just pulled up the odds right now of who's the projected to win or who has the least amount of odds. John Rahm.
Yeah, John Rahm
is always up there. Yeah,
him, Justin Thomas. Scotty Scheffler and Victor Hovland are the top 4 with Dustin Johnson.
I don't understand Hovland's odds at all. I don't think
his
short game is nearly good enough to win at Augusta right now.
I don't think I know enough about him to even.
His chipping and scrambling, he's like dead last on tour and scrambling. And when you're at Augusta and you're hitting off those slopes and those greens are so fast, like if you misplace a chip at all, it's either going to roll back down to your feet or it's going to roll off the other side of the green.
Yeah, that's the craziest part about the course at Augusta is like just if you just don't place the ball exactly where you want to, you're like you're basically fucked.
Golf is very fun, but is also the hardest and most frustrating sport that I've.
That's why, like, I have never taken golf seriously at all. Like at all. I don't care. I've never I'm pretty good at golf, but like I've never made my game better. Like I've been a member at a country club, never even fucking used it really. Like it's just you cannot stress.
It just takes so much time to be really good.
Oh yeah,
getting on the green.
It needs to be. You got to be playing every single day.
18 to 27 holes a day. Like.
And you specifically have to live in like a warm climate. That's why they all live in Jupiter now. Like you just play every day.
Be a scratch golfer around here. Like there's a point where like you.
Scratch. Yeah, for sure. But
we
have
a caller here. 941. 941. You are up.
What's going on, boss?
Hey, how are you?
You ask You last guy, come on.
Hey, so we're talking the
you guys-
Masters. Any takes on the Masters?
I hope Tiger wins. I always like to
Okay.
see a comeback story.
There you go. There you go. You have any questions for the boys?
You always got to root for the guy. No, so are you all the guys around where you're from?
Yeah, these are like I grew up like a block away from the kid above me.
Were you guys all in Philly?
No, Scranton.
Brand.
Scranton.
Oh yeah,
I was in Philly for a little bit, but no, back in Scranton.
I actually live in Philly. Yeah, so this is my boy Chuck Wagon.
You guys like childhood friends, or
Yeah. We all
We've all
went.
known each other for a long.
All went to grade school together. Most of us went to high school together, or not most of us. I guess a couple of us. But
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. This is my guy Wagon. He lives down in Florida. He lives down in Florida right now. All three of these dudes, Wagon, went down and lived in Tampa for like a year,
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, aren't you in Tampa? Or no,
where do you live?
I'm further down from Tampa. I'm like around Fort Myers, in between Fort Myers and Sarasota.
So yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's nice.
There you go. That's not too
Yeah,
bad. What
that's-
else is on the docket, Wagon?
Oh, not much.
No, you want to come on
Get the
Meeting of the
kids.
Minds after this?
On what?
Oh, you want to come on Meeting of the Minds after this?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, my
Are
man.
you
All
guys
right.
starting one? You guys doing one tonight?
Yeah. I'll send you the link. I have another caller on right now, though. I'll send you a
All right.
link and hop on that.
All right. Well,
All
nice
right, love
meeting
you, buddy.
guys.
Nice meeting
Hey,
you.
Good
Wagon.
call, buddy.
Later.
8 or 781. You're up.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that it?
Got it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone's getting-
We have another caller. 9. No, that's a 781. Oh shit. 780.
Is fucking Scan alive? His fucking face hasn't moved in like 10 minutes.
No, I'm alive. I'm getting ready to give out your winning
Yeah,
offers
I'm-
this weekend.
I'm just concerned he's being held against his will.
He is, dude. He is.
He is. That's the joke here. He is.
Yeah. What's going
I
on?
woke up from a nap before this. Just let me be.
Well, you guys are talking Masters. All I really care about is what kind of weird shit do you guys think Paulina Gretzky and Dustin Johnson get up to?
Oh, they definitely get up to some wild shit.
A lot of cocaine fueled sex parties.
Do you think Wayne gets involved?
Hmm.
Well, you think
Until a
Dustin
certain
let
hour.
Tiger fuck Paulina?
Wait. Say it again.
Do you think Dustin Johnson let Tiger Woods fuck Paulina?
That thick, meaty cock. I bet he would.
Yeah, he probably already
I
has.
I thought you said.
Like Tiger's everybody's hero.
Yeah.
Tiger likes blondes.
I
Yeah,
would.
She's
Really?
definitely Tiger's
Sound as
type.
it is.
They definitely let each other fuck whoever they want.
If I was in Hollywood,
Yeah.
you gotta live like that. I feel like you just gotta be
You're
prepared.
famous.
To not appreciate
Really,
it.
that's
tons of money.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, sorry.
Who knows what kind of weird shit they're into?
I'm rich as fuck. I don't need fucking anything. Like, if you need to go.
I guess that's not my style, but
Yeah, that's because you're a huge puss. Killer, I actually I've
Scan, do you always have that nice little curl in the front?
It
or
is
what?
beautiful. Yeah, when we were growing up, Scanlon had like a haircut that was always like a 2.
Galen's hair looked a little bit better than this.
Yeah.
Growing up.
It's a
Yes.
nice little curl. It looks like he might have a little choker. I guess it's probably his headphones, but it's a nice little look he's pulling there.
Yeah.
I
like
appreciate the
your
call.
Just-
I appreciate the
Purple
call,
got my
Killer.
head.
Any last take or any bets you took tonight?
No, my only other question was when's Andrew going to be allowed back near school zones?
All right,
That's
buddy.
a fair question.
I mean, I haven't been.
That's
What, Andy?
I haven't been informed yet.
Trying to defend that one.
Anything new in the comments?
Yeah, we have Griff Vegas Productions said Scan is running the numbers. I think you're running the numbers there. So
Just running numbers.
He's always running
also,
numbers.
In a calculator.
also Griff Vegas Productions said Scan. What brand of curling iron do you have?
Ooh,
It's all
good call.
natural, baby.
Free
All
cheap.
natural?
Promo
Oh,
code
yeah.
scan. Free
He
cheap
gets out
promo.
of the shower and he just twirls it up. And it's good.
This is
Oh,
literally
is it-
just
Razor
what my
Ramon
hair
style.
does
Rest
on
in
its own.
peace.
I
Use the
really
finger.
wish.
No iron.
That's the
nothing.
bad guy style.
Weber,
right there.
yo, when I tell you this kid above me used to have the curliest hair, like little,
wish-
like little Susie Q curls,
I
and
wish
now
I
he's
still did. I could well,
a blonde
I
hair.
can't get a picture right now, but yeah, it was an ice cream scoop.
Yeah, dude, it was wild. It was
An ice cream scoop
Look
on
at
top of my head.
BA, we have 10 minutes until meeting in the mines. If you want to stay on here, you're more than welcome to. I appreciate you being comic guy.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Coming on, yeah.
All right, yeah. Last 10 minutes here. Who do we have any bets going into tonight? NBA? Anything? Oh, we didn't touch on opening day either. We could chat about that for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pissed.
Yeah,
that
you have
it's
the Phillies.
postponed.
The Phillies cap on. What do you think about the Phillies? They made some big moves.
Yeah, I mean I don't like that now. I've seen a bunch of stuff on Twitter of like, oh, I think they're the favorites or favorite to do this, make the playoffs, this and that. We haven't made the playoffs in like I don't even know how long, but they did make some huge moves. Schwarber and Castellanos is massive.
I saw Castellanos bought Ben Simmons' house.
Oh,
Did he really?
Yeah, that gigantic mansion out in Jersey.
They have the lineup to do it. It just depends on if that pitching holds up. Like we need Aaron Nola to be back to all-star Aaron Nola and not last year when he sucked.
Yeah,
Like
that's I just looked it up. That's a pretty awful run going. 2011 was the last time the Phillies made the playoffs.
Yeah, dude, it's been bad. Like last year was pathetic. We had the MVP of the NL on our team and we couldn't make the playoffs, which is sad.
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean,
the Red Sox are kind of in a similar situation to the Phillies, where it's going to really come down to their pitching staff and their bullpen. They're going to score a ton of runs, but I'm worried a little bit about the bullpen specifically.
It always comes down to the pitching, man, and like it just always does, especially in the playoffs if you make it.
I forgot Scalen's a fucking Boston fan.
Oh yeah.
All I have,
to start beating up on the Yankees tomorrow. When it got rained
all I
out.
ever fucking.
I'm pissed about that. I wanted to watch that. I probably won't be able to watch it on Friday.
Oh, you're a Red Sox fan too, Andy, right?
I am, yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, Fenway's the best park in America.
Piece of it's what?
Oh God, it's awesome.
Oh, someone doesn't appreciate Winston Churchill stand.
Go to
Doesn't appreciate
Pittsburgh
history.
one time for me and tell me that park is cool at all.
What park?
I mean, isn't it one of the oldest? Like, going?
Pittsburgh is awesome, but
it is the oldest.
Fenway Park it's a cathedral at this point.
Is.
It's fantastic.
Off, it's a warehouse. It looks like
You're
shit.
a warehouse.
I do. I want to go up there. I want to go up. I've never been to Fenway. I want to go up.
I've been there 6 times, I think, 6 or 7 times.
Fenway, I went there once. I hated it. I hate old baseball parks. It's 2022. I don't give a fuck about history. Also, Yankee Stadium is the most soulless place in America. I hate it.
Yeah, you want to talk? I mean, they should have never got rid of the old one. The old one had some class to it. At least.
Pittsburgh
some
Stadium.
history.
Pittsburgh Stadium is beautiful.
I heard.
Yeah,
it's awesome. You can see like the bridge and all that stuff.
They have a steakhouse, and the one like the windows for it are the fucking like wall for the fucking fence and outfield. Like it is awesome.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, the other side of the parking lot is a casino.
Yeah, and the other side of like the state, like one you look at the casino, and this side you're looking at like the big gold bridge. Like Pittsburgh's the most beautiful city ever, dude. I love Pittsburgh.
You know the Rays stadium is bad when we lived there for 2 years and didn't go to one game.
It's notoriously the worst stadium in the MLB, right?
Yeah, not only just the
like
stadium itself, but like trying to get to it is the biggest problem. It's just like in the middle of the fucking interstate. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's still that's the one that has like not low ceiling, but it's the one where like people still hit the ceiling with like
catwalk and shit.
They were talking about moving it to like actually the Bay where the Lightning Arena is. They were going to build a stadium
should do something with it.
They wanted to split it between half the games in Tampa and half the games in Montreal, but that got shut down.
Yeah,
which is crazy. The fact that they would just split home games between 2 different places, it makes no sense. But that's just Tampa being Tampa.
And 2 places that are now nowhere near each other.
No.
Do they
Not
have
at
a
all.
big fan base up there for their
Yeah, like
I mean, I don't know. You could tap into the old Expos fans. I
No,
guess
it's the best
they
thing that
lost the
ever
Expos.
Yeah.
the baby Yankees coming here, like the little Yankees coming here and redoing the stadium.
I
Everything up
love
there.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
that stadium is super nice, but
The
I
new
just
stadium's
prefer.
sick.
I wish it was still.
Yeah,
Phillies.
like who the fuck cares what team it is? Like as if there's some
I do. I mean, dude, when Phillies won their World Series back in 08, a lot of those dudes were from the Red Barons.
The Red Barons were awesome.
Okay, and when the Yankees were on their run in fucking what was that 09, like Aaron Judge played at the fucking little Yankee Stadium. So like,
right, and I'm saying that's cool. You're saying who cares what team is there?
I do because I don't like Aaron Judge or any of the Yankee players.
No,
yeah, but you also get to
I'm
see
not going up there to see a Yankee player. That's being
right. That would be like if like a Duke recruiting program was up there. Like that's what
that's basketball though. That's different.
That's what the Yankees are. They're just the
games are all
worst.
about, like how much do I want to eat like weird shit and
There,
watch
there was I just saw on Twitter like today or yesterday this like someone retweeted it that I was on my timeline, and it was like the Yankees a Yankee fan putting up posts about like, can you imagine if we got these two players, how good like it would be for the franchise? And it was Mike Trout and Fernando Tatis. Like, dude, yeah.
Any franchise is going
to if anybody gets both of the best players in baseball, they're going to be pretty good, and it's going to be good for the franchise.
It's like having
Yankees
Rafael
are a
Devers and
poverty
Xander
franchise.
Bogaerts.
The Yankees are?
Yeah, they're a poverty franchise and a joke.
No, dude, they're a joke.
I saw power rankings
Fucking
today.
stadium up in Montage is beautiful. I'll tell you what, we have seats up there, like upstairs, and like, dude, where the like club is and everything, like they give you that little bar in front of you, like where your seats are. You have like a little table in front of you and shit. It's awesome.
It's not a bad place to go on like a summer night, like a nice summer night, and just go see a game up there. I mean, it doesn't even matter,
exactly.
you know,
Just
who
go
they're
drink a
playing or
little
whatever.
bit.
Exactly. Go get some food and then just have a couple of beers and hang out. It's actually, I like it.
Yeah, I interned there the first year it was open. Friday, the year Jeter
right.
was there, A-Rod was there, all those guys.
Oh yeah, you
I
did.
forgot you interned there.
It was packed every night. It was
Matt,
wild.
what did you do?
He was the
I
mascot.
was just like a marketing intern. They just gave us all sorts of bullshit jobs. So yeah, I got put in the mascot suits a couple times. It's a nightmare.
Oh, for real?
I was just joking. Yeah.
No, like when the professional people, like when the people they pay to be in those suits weren't there, they just stick the interns in them.
Oh.
They like take turns.
Yo,
It's
the
tough.
kids that have
That's pretty
season
fucking sweet.
kids that have season seats are looking at you. They're like, I'm worried about the mascot. Like,
Dude,
don't-
those suits are for people who are like 6 feet and bigger. And, like you put
Yeah.
me in it, and it's just like
Not a scam.
tagging. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like why did this mascot shrink?
Who's this sorry ass mascot we got tonight? It's just
They
a
put
big,
you in the
big bag.
inflatable
Yeah.
one, and
He's just been
people
waving
just,
for
like,
a half
punching
hour.
you
I
and
have
shit.
to be an Easter bunny. I have to be an Easter bunny next weekend. Look at me wearing
Hi, kids. Do you like violence?
look at me in that mask.
And they smell terrible.
That
Oh,
one's
I can imagine.
Oh, it's probably so hard to clean those things.
They smell terrible.
Ew.
oh, they don't.
It's probably
They
BO
definitely
and like,
don't.
oh.
You gotta
Yeah,
like.
it's
steam
not
clean or
because I mean
something.
they're so hot, and it's like you're walking around. This is summer.
Yeah, after
It's
every
not-
meal that needs to be cleaned.
Oh,
Every-
it's all bad. That was we would try as hard as possible to not have to do that. Obviously,
Oh Jesus! All right, who we going? Are we done?
no, I just want to put this song on. You have time. Like I said, I don't give a fuck.
No, I know. I'm just trying to see for any upcoming bets.
Got any shows we're watching?
I restarted Vikings, which I watched the new season of Vikings that's now on Netflix.
it's real good.
Valhalla.
Real good.
Valhalla's good.
Like now that like it's the people who made the History Channel one, but it's on Netflix, so like they
Yeah.
could titty, which is just a huge advancement. So
Valhalla's
I
great.
watched the History Channel one too for like the whole thing.
and like
It's really
all
good.
it's like the same sets and everything because it's just 100 years in the future. So like that's I did watch that, and now I just finished Yellowstone, so I'm rewatching Vikings again.
Ragnar.
Yeah, I've been
Ragnar-
watching The Last Kingdom after I watched Vikings Valhalla, and I think
I
the
tried to watch-
original Vikings is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ragnar
Yo,
Lothbrok
Last
is-
Kingdom is sick. Sorry. I was
Last
in the
Kingdom
background.
is sick.
Finish
It is
watching.
sick.
It's good, but I think I like the History Channel Vikings better.
I think
Vikings Valhalla.
I
Well,
would
that's 'cause
go the Ragnar
Ragnar's
one,
the best character.
and then
Yeah,
I
he's
think
the best
Uhtred
character.
too, and then
Uhtred's very good.
yeah, the
Hold on.
Ragnar one's the best. But I think the the Ragnar one, like near the end, it kind of fell off a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas the Last Kingdom, I think got like it had a good ending, and I don't know. I think it like finished off well.
Well,
I'm on season 2 of The Last Kingdom, so I still have a ways to go.
I won't
that's
spoil.
That's where I gave up on Last Kingdom. I couldn't stand that the girl in the show, her eyebrows. I don't know what it was. I just finished.
Is that the name of the show, Last Kingdom?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. There's other Viking shows. There's one called Vikings, and there's Vikings Valhalla on Netflix.
Yeah, which is like the sequel to.
I don't fuck my sister. I want that on the record.
One day I'll have you tell the Domino story.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna do before we sign. I'm gonna do some preparation for next week. I'll be in touch with all three of you, and we'll have a more put together show, if you will.
I think today went well though.
Fine.
Yo, isn't it awesome when, like, even though it sucks having the office at our city, this song is so awesome. Like the office.
Except for when you're playing it on Netflix and it blasts before it actually starts the show.
Netflix volume controls are out of whack.
It's ridiculous.
Stay boys.
All right, boys.
See you next week.
Like you gotta be kidding. How the hell you ain't here to see your prince do his